Órale, Cholo Trucker Más movies and shows. And here we got the last episodes of Cobra Kai. After this, it is done. It is gone. It is over forever. What a ride it's been, man. All right. So this is episode 11, I guess it is, of season 6. I believe that's what it is, man. Look, basically, the final season ended in three different sections, and this is the third. I'm sorry, the first episode of the very last section of season 6. I think it's episode 11, if we're going to be technical with it. But anyway, let's go ahead and we'll break this episode by episode, and then we'll go live for the final episode, which will be on Thursday. So, okay. So, for this one here, it actually really, it wasn't really about the kids at all. As a matter of fact, you didn't even really see any of the kids. You saw Robbie for a quick second at his high school. They're talking about college, and he's not going to be able to qualify for college and look into a trade school because that's probably going to be it. You know, have an open mind for your future. Sam, they showed her real quick that she doesn't really want to go to UCLA. You know, you got Daniel LaRusso over there selling a car to, I forgot, someone at UCLA that can pull some strings to get her in. But what Daniel doesn't know is that she doesn't want to go to UCLA. She doesn't want to stay close to home. She wants to go out there and venture. And I get that. You know, I would be the same way. I'd be like, man, you know what? I want to get out there, man. Um, I guess they were just thinking that she would want to be close to home, but no, man, she wants to get out there. So this episode was basically just what's going to go on with the tournament, right? You got Silver trying to get it back on. He tracks down the dude who's in charge of the, I can never get the name right, the High Kai, Tai High, whatever. The, homeboy stabbed himself on accident, and they shut the whole thing down. So Silver wants to go ahead, get it back on track. He tracks down the dude. He's getting a massage, and he tells him, "Hey, let's do this, man. Let's not end it like that." And look, in all honesty, I'm on Silver's side on this. Yes, there's a freak accident. Guess what? We don't shut it down. Nah, screw that. We continue it in honoring the person that died, right? But nonetheless, he's the main guy said, okay, we could bring it back on if every single sensei is on board. So he's like, all right. And of course, the only one that wasn't going to be on board was Daniel LaRusso. Okay. So it's you could see that Daniel is very frustrated. You know, he's usually level-headed. He doesn't really want the fight. He doesn't really want confrontation. He doesn't really want too much of this. But you could see that it's really bugging him, right? He's lying to himself, saying that he doesn't want the tournament. He doesn't want to get back involved. But you can see that it's really bugging him. And it's pointed out by his wife. I don't know who Homegirl is that showed up. She's young, but I guess she's a family member. And I'm like, I don't remember her from anything, but she was able to point this out to everybody, saying like, hey, Daniel's not okay. You know, he wants this. Um, Silver, with all his millions, if not billions of dollars, is on his boat. He's not like, you know what, we got to go to the valley because LaRusso doesn't want this tournament back on. You know, so we gotta go over there. I always found it strange how Silver, like, with everything he's got in life, it's like, oh man, you know what? I'm gonna dedicate, my entire life to like, even in Karate Kid Part 3, I was just like, really? You're gonna put your whole $1 million life on hold for revenge? on a kid in the karate tournament. You gotta love Silver. Um, yeah, man. He convinces Johnny to have a sit down with LaRusso so they could talk it over. And Silver told them right there, look, you pick the venue, you pick it, everything. You go ahead, you pick it, and we do it. Evenly across the board. Silver always being, uh, always being a slickster. I'm sorry. Daniel was like, "No, there's something going on, man. You're never like straight up." And pretty much Johnny figured it out. Aha! I saw you at the hospital. You're sick. You're dying. So this is like your last hoorah. So, Silver pretty much admitted it. Like, yeah, basically, and he's not married. He's got nothing else. And this is going to be it for him. Um, Good episode. Again, didn't focus on the kids at all. Crease and the Asian chick, I forget her name. She's easy on the eyes though, very pretty. She ends up whacking her sensei, which is her grandfather, which was pretty cool. I kind of liked that. Kreese almost looks like he wants to become a good guy. It looks seriously, it looks like he's tired, right? And by the way, he looks older. I mean, age is definitely getting to him. It looks like the old days of No Mercy for Kreese. Like if that's a thing of the past. Like it's really taking a toll on him where he's tired and he just wants to rest, right? Now she was supposed to kill Kreese in honor of her grandfather, but she turned it because she wants to be, the head honcho. She wants to be the sensei and lead the dojo her way. So she takes out her grandfather instead. And looks like Kreese is like, well, I still got a little unfinished business back home, and we'll see what's up. But it was a little confusing. It's like, okay, so is Kreese gonna still be like this evil villain? Or I don't know, man. I'm starting to think that maybe because he doesn't get along with Silver. I'm starting to think that maybe he might join forces with Johnny and Daniel, but at the same time, like, nah, that can't happen. It can't happen. Come on, Kreese. No mercy, man. Come on. What's going on with you? But basically, the way this episode ended was the kids, very few. I mean, there was only three that were shown, and it was only for a quick minute that they found out that the tournament's back on, and they're like, hell yeah, let's do it. So this episode was basically all just to let everybody know, hey, the fight's back on. Let's handle. Good episode. All right, man. I'll see you guys in episode, what is it? Episode 12? Well, the second episode for the third part of the very last season. All right, Cholo Trucker, M.A.S. Movies and Shows. See you guys on the next episode.